my channel. My name is Elena. If you are new here, today's video is going to be on this look right here. If you are interested in seeing how I got this look, keep on watching. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you have not subscribed already. I will put the link down below. And please let me know in the comments what you think of today's look. And yeah, let's get started. Okay, I'm starting off with clean moisturized skin and I'm going straight in with foundation. I'm using the Covergirl Healthy Elixir foundation and I'm applying it with a brush and kind of buffing it in, but then I move on to blending it with a sponge, and the sponge I used was a Flower Beauty sponge. I really like that sponge. It blends everything pretty nicely. And then I moved on to concealer. For concealer today I'm using Tarte Shape Tape and I'm concealing under my eyes, on my nose, my forehead, chin, and on the sides of my mouth. I also blended that in with the sponge. Moving on to priming the lids, I'm using my MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot and I'm applying that with the brush and blending it in. And then I'm going to set it with my MAC Fix Powder, just so my eyelids are nice and ready for eyeshadow. And to start off, I'm using my Jaclyn Hill palette. I'm going to take that warm brown transition shade and I'm going to place that into my crease. This is going to help all the other colors blend together and make it look nice and flawless. Now I'm going to be taking this purple shade from the 35B palette from Morphe and I'm going to start placing that into my crease a little bit below the first color that I had applied. This is going to ensure that the color is nice and seamless. Once I have that nice and blended, I'm going to move on to the blue shade. I'm taking this sparkly shimmering blue from the Jaclyn Hill palette. It's so beautiful. And I'm packing that on with a flat brush. This is a Wet n Wild brush. And I also wet my brush as well, just to help with the fallout because I did do my base first. So I'm just packing that on as much as I can. I went back and forth a bunch of times just to make sure I got nice opaque color. I really love this shade, it's so beautiful. And once I applied it, I blended it out with that purple shade again. This is when I started applying more purple shade and blending the blue and the purple together. And once I have that all blended, I move on to concealer again. I'm taking the same concealer to clean up the edges of my eyeshadow just to make it look a little more sharp and clean. And I'm blending that in with my sponge. Now moving on to lashes, I'm using my favorite pair. These are Koko Lashes Queen Bee. And I'm applying those to my eyes. I just straight up applied these lashes. I didn't put on mascara or curl my lashes beforehand or anything because I don't want my natural lashes getting in the way of these ones because they are so dramatic. So I just stuck those right on and then I moved on to cleaning under my eyebrows. I did do my brows off camera as well if you notice a difference, but yeah, I just went ahead and did those really quick and then I'm cleaning them up right here. Now moving on to mascara, I'm using L'Oreal Lash Paradise in Mystic Black. And I'm using this to blend my natural lashes with the false lashes. It's really important that you do this because my lashes had so much like powder on them. And to blend my lash line with the lashes, I'm taking this black Schwing liner and I'm just going right over it. You could see what a difference it makes. Sometimes the lashes don't fit perfectly on your eye and that's okay. Once you put the black liner on, it kind of hides it and makes it look nice and clean. So now I'm going to be baking my face. I'm taking this Nye Neutral Set. I have it in this Laura Mercier pot. And I'm taking an excess amount of powder and placing that under my eyes, on my chin, the sides of my mouth, basically anywhere where I put concealer. And so I'm doing this before I do my lower lash line. And I'm just taking the same colors. I just used the purple. I didn't use the blue, I just used the purple. Then I moved on to lining my waterline, and I used LA Girl Glide On Gel Liner in brown. And I'm just applying that to my waterline, and then I'm going to blend it out with some more shadow. Once my lower lash line is done, I'm going to highlight the inner corners. I used the second shade in my Jaclyn Hill palette. It's just a champagne shade. And then before I move on to bronzer, I'm pressing in all of the powder. I don't want to brush it away yet. I want most of that powder to stay on my face. So I'm pushing it into my skin. And then I'm going to move on to bronzer. For bronzer today, I'm using Wet n Wild Ticket to Brazil bronzer. It's a nice shimmering bronzer. And I'm just going around the perimeter of my face and also on my nose and on my jawline as well. Once I have that all blended, I'm going to move on to contour. And for contouring today, I'm using my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. I use the two lighter shades, and I just define my contour a little bit just to make my cheekbones stand out a little more. To define my contour even more, I'm also baking underneath. This is just going to make it look nice and clean. And once I have that powder placed, I'm going to move on to blush. And for blush today, I'm using the LA Girl blush. I can't remember which color this is, but I do link everything down below in the bottom bar, just in case you guys are interested in any of the products that I used in today's video. Now I'm blending away any excess powder, and I'm also blending it all over my skin because this will help blend the contour, the blush, and everything together before I move on to highlight. And for highlights today, I'm using the Desi Katy Dose of Colors collection. This is the shade Fuego, and I'm using that to highlight my cheekbones and the center of my face. I really like this highlighter. It's super, super pretty. For lips today, I'm using a Kokie Cosmetics lip liner, and I'm lining my lips as well as filling them in slightly. And then I topped it off with a Wet n Wild liquid lipstick. I will leave the shade names down below. And once I have those placed onto my lips, I topped it off with NYX Mega Shine Lip Gloss. This is the clear lip gloss. It smells amazing, and this just finishes the look. Once I'm done with that, I put some mascara on my lower lashes and set my face with NYX Dewy Setting Spray. And this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. And if you like me, please subscribe to my channel. Let me know what you think of this look down below in the comment section. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!